Hello all. Today I am going to talk about the amendment of the constitution. So let's start. See, first of all, in Indian constitution has written constitution and has longest constitution in the world. There are so many parts, how many articles, how many schedules, how many amendments are in Indian constitution. So in this chart where you get easily understand and unforgettable about it because the chart is very easy to understand. If possible, try to pause this video and recollect and try to remember. It will be helpful to all of you. Now here I put it here few questions. It is not going to be flow wise. Like one is for the beginning and one is for the end. The question, this type of question asked in your examination. So I put it here some questions and please if possible try to pause this video and answer to yourself whether it is correct or not. Of course, I am telling you everything, but if possible, try. So, the first one is which article of Indian Constitution deals with constitutional amendment? Article 368. 368 in the Constitution of India 1949, where it's mentioned power of Parliament to amend the Constitution and procedure therefore. Then next, which under which constitutional amendment bill four languages Bodo, Dogri, Maithili, Sian, Santhali are added in the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution? Answer is 92nd. The 92nd Amendment of the Constitution of India, which is officially known as the Constitution 92nd Amendment Act 2003, and which is amended the 8th schedule to the constitution. So at 2 includes Bodo, Dogri, Maithili and Santhali languages. Okay. Which of the following amendments? Followings where there may be mentioned like 2003, 2004, 2000 so on in options. So I just put here which of the following amendment act makes the right to education the fundamental right to all the children under the age of 6 to 14 years by inserting Article 21A to the Constitution. So answer is 86th Amendment Act 2002. With the view to making right to free and compulsory education a fundamental right, the Act inserts a new article which is namely Article 21A conferring on all children in the age group of 6 to 14 years the right to free and compulsory education. So the Act amends in Part 3, Part 4 and Part 4 capital A of the Constitution. Now, which important landmark case lead to the first amendment of the Indian Constitution? You have to choose, you have to recollect first landmark amendment. In which case? That is State of Madras versus Champakam Donairajan. Champakam Donairajan 1951 AIR case and is a landmark decision of the Supreme Court of India. This judgment led to the first amendment of the Constitution of India and it was the first major judgment regarding reservation in Republic of India. Now statement with reference to 42nd Amendment Act 1976. If like this type of question will come and like there are 3 to 4 options like in sentence wise like this amendment in 74 so and so, this amendment in 23rd so and so. So here for this question answer is 42nd Amendment Act 1976 authorized the president to proclaim an emergency in any part of the country. In any part of the country first, and You also add here, and if there is option is available, like it's amended Article 74 to state explicitly that the President shall act in accordance with the advice of the Council of Ministers. Sometimes they can put the 3 to 4 sentence and option like only one correct, only one and two correct, only three and four correct. So that is the reason when you choose any option, you should be recollect whether one option is correct or whether two option. That is the reason you have to be choose one article, then please try to read the whole article. So you will get to know this article what try to say. Okay. So next, which constitutional amendment act provided reservation in admission in private unaided educational institution for students belonging to scheduled caste, tribes and other backward classes? So immediately try to say it is the question of admission in private unaided educational institution and scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. Answer is 93rd Constitutional Amendment Act 2005, which providing reservation for the socially and educationally backward classes and besides the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes in private unaided educational institution. Last question, the act provides, or we can say which acts is provide municipal panchayat, municipal council and municipal corporation reservation of seats for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe in promotion to their population and one-third reservation of seats for women. Which acts has been discussed in this statement likewise, or in which acts provide? So the answer is 74th Constitutional Amendment Act 1992. The act provides constitutional status to urban local bodies after part 8 of the constitution. A separate part 9A has been added to the constitution with the addition in article 243 capital A and a fresh schedule called 12th schedule enumerating the powers and functions of urban local bodies has been incorporated. So the act provides municipal panchayat, municipal council and municipal corporation reservation of seats for SC and HC in promotion to their population and of course one-third reservation of seats for women. Now types of majority. In types of majority mainly there are two types and below that there are also subtypes. So you can see in the chart, because see when there is amendment is concerned, so which type of amendment like by way of simple majority or by special majority, so it will be very helpful to which type of amendment has taken place. So see majority of amendments or majority for amendment there are three types, subtypes: simple majority, special majority and special majority and consent of states. Basically majority for amendment and other types of majority here, a common thing is more than 50% of the total membership of a house. This is a common in special majority as well as absolute majority. Whereas in the other part, a majority of two-thirds of members of that house present and voting, whereas in effective majority, it is only strength of the house. The more than 50% of the effective strength of the house is, so it is different by the one side of special majority to the effective majority. The same is for simple majority. Simple majority and see, simple majority as well as special majority as well as effective majority. The three 50% is important. 50% of member present and voting in simple majority, whereas special majorities is also two-third of majority, whereas absolute majority more than 50% of the total membership of the house, whereas effective majority more than 50% of the effective strength of the house. But you can see here in special majority and consent of states, one side is special majority of the parliament, whereas the other side is consent of half of the state legislature by a simple majority. So, simple majority is for 50% of the member present and voting. See, here I mixed here all the majority and the voting and the which type of the present and elect, like present and voting in the majority is concerned. So it is easy to understand and difference between the simple majority, special majority, like absolute majority and effective majority is concerned. Now we start for the actual thing of amendment. Now, first Constitutional Amendment Act 1951. It was the first amendment after India became an independent and republican country. Here Article 15 Clause 4 and Article 19 Clause 6 were added in Part 3 of the Constitution. So it's a trick to understand the year and remember the year. It is very easy to understand. 1950, the year of Constitution. Immediately 1951, after 1 year. Now, sometime, if we are going to refer so many clauses, articles, so it's difficult to understand. Article 15 clause 4 and Article 19 clause 6. How you could be remember this thing? See, Article 15 and Article 19. These two article is one is in nature 1 5 15 1, Article 19 1 19, and clause 4 and clause 6. So clause 4 and clause 6, if you add 4 plus 6 is equal to 10, means it's 1. Okay, it's 1. Means it's a 1951 is the year. To remember, first constitution. Obviously, it is very easy to remember because it is the first constitution after the accepted in constitution. But it is little strict to understand. Easy to understand, easy to remember. Now the second trick is 15th Constitutional Amendment Act 1963. Now see 15, 1 5 and 1963 is the year. And what is that amendment says? Increase the retirement age of the High Court judge from 60 to 62 years. Now see 15, 1 plus 5 is equal to 6 and 6, half of the 6 is 3. 6 minus 3 is equal to 3, that is 63. 6 and then 3 individually. And if 63 remember, it's a 15 is also remember, then 6 years, 63 is the 63 years. You can get it very easy to understand. It is something is 60 and 62 years. One is 6 6. It's numbering 6 retirement age. So this is the another tricks. Now 21st Constitutional Amendment Act 1967. Again 21st, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. You can take it double, it's a 6. and 21st 2 1. 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. That means 67 year. Regarding what? 8th schedule. See, 67 7 and 21 1. 7 plus 1 is equal to 8. 8th schedule of the constitution. The same trick you can apply here for the 24th. See, the trick is not common to every year, but the 15th, the 21st, the 24th, this you can be easy to note it every time for the year. So it is something is, you can go for the trick wise. Otherwise there are, so many amendments, and the year also is different. The 15, 16, 17 is also different. So it's, of course, no, it's, after all, we are human beings, so we forget. It's a natural thing. Now 24th Constitutional Amendment Act 1971. This amendment came to be reverse what was held in Golaknath case. According to the amendment, and Parliament has the power to amend fundamental rights or any part of the constitutional. The Parliament can, under Article 368, alter or amend any provision of the Constitution. 24th 2 plus 4 6. You can add 1 7 71. Or 7 plus 1 is equal to 8. So 368 8. 4 2 plus 4th 6. 368. Regarding Article 368, again I am repeating, 2 plus 4 is equal 6. 7 plus 1 is equal to 8. Article 368. To remember, 24th Amendment Constitution Act is 1971. So thank you so much to all of you for watching this video. Please, if you like, subscribe my video, and if you want to the notes of the hard copy, please, below the description box I made it here, put it here, my Twitter link, Instagram link. You please follow over there. You can get it the all material which is I going to explain here. Thank you so much for watching this. Bye.